I asked on Twitter last week who is the favorite on the West Coast coming into 2024, and the answer might not surprise you, but the actual stats and numbers might. Let's take a look at which of the 5 best we'll see battling on the small bore in Anaheim as part of this RotoMoto React brought to you by O'Neal. With Hayden Deegan slated to line up on the East Coast this year, that leaves 5 race winners on West Coast vying for their first professional title: RJ Hampshire, Joe Shimoda, Levi Kitchen, Nate Thrasher, and Jordon Smith. Before I show you the results of the poll, have one of these riders in your mind that you think will win, and I'll ask again after the data and have you comment both answers. Let's start with the poll's lowest vote getter, Nate Thrasher. The Star Racing representative is the only one on the poll without a career number, and this will be Thrasher's 4th year racing Supercross. The Tennessee native has proven resilient, staying healthy for his first 2 Supercross seasons before bowing out last year early with an injury. After looking to be the only one that could consistently challenge Hunter Lawrence on the East, in 25 starts, Nate has 4 main event victories, including 2 in his rookie season, and the East-West Showdown finale in 2022. In addition to a win in Arlington, Thrasher finished runner-up 3 more times in his 7 races, all behind Hunter, who is now out of the class, which means a Lawrence-less 2023 would have been a 4 race wins for Nate Thrasher, and that would be nothing to scoff at. His knock, of course, are his bad days. In 7 races in 2023, he was first or second in 4 of them, but was 10th or worse in the other 3. You will find that this bad day criticism will come up a lot in this video. Let's get to the second lowest vote getter, who was his former teammate and newly minted Pro Circuit Kawasaki rider Levi Kitchen. The chef does have a win to his name with the Triple Crown overall in at A2 last year, but he did not win a race during the Supercross season. Kitchen has only 11 Supercross main events to his credit after turning pro for the 2021 Outdoor Series, but he did win the final race of the SMX World Championship in Los Angeles, besting eventual champion Hayden Deegan in the final race. Of his 11 SX main events, Kitchen has been on the podium 4 times, but has 2 DNFs to go along with. In 2023, Levi led 80 laps through all 3 series, best for 3rd most in the class behind only Jet and Hunter with 2 moto wins. The chef will be switching from likely the most heralded 250 of all time at Star Racing to the resurging Pro Circuit Cowie that has had mixed results as of late. The 3rd most popular pick was 10-year veteran RJ Hampshire. The main knock on RJ has always been his inability to keep it on 2 wheels for an entire season, but Rick finally got it done in 2023, finishing every single race indoors, but he did miss some outdoors before coming back for the SMX World Championship. Although he only had 1 win in 2023 to boost his career total to 2, he finished runner-up 6 times in 9 tries to eventual champion Jet Lawrence, including the Showdown finale in Salt Lake. Without that freak talent that is Jet Lawrence in his class, that could have been 7 wins and an overall dominant performance from Hampshire, but his Achilles heel was and always has been those weirdo races he has every single season, this time being his 11th at the Triple Crown in Anaheim, as well as his bizarro takeout attempt in the final corner during a rain-soaked main event in East Rutherford that saw him throw away an easy podium. I was most impressed to see RJ catch, pass, and gap Cameron McAdoo multiple times in 2023, and I think he has the strongest case for the title this year if he can just beat himself before beating the rest of the pack. And of course, no surprise here, with over 50% of the vote, Twitterland names Joe Shimoda as their 2024 250 West champion. But why? Shockingly, Joe actually has the least amount of main event wins among the favorites, with just a single win all the way back in 2021. He looked great outdoors in the past 2 years, edging out Hunter Lawrence for 2nd overall in 2022, before winning 3 motos and finishing 3rd overall in 23 with 3 moto wins. But how much do outdoor results really matter when we are talking Supercross? On paper, his Supercross credentials just are not there, but I think the stats are a bit misleading. He entered 2023 late and less than 100% after a crash left him sidelined for the start of the series. His 4 races resulted in a 4.924 line that does not inspire much confidence until you look closer. 2 of those results were showdowns, and 1 of them was in the mud. He only raced his own coast twice, a 4th at Atlanta and a 2nd in Nashville. That is a 100% top 5 score and a 50% podium score. And despite missing 6 rounds of Supercross, Joe still managed to lead 68 laps behind only Levi Kitchen and the Lawrence brothers for the entire season. In fact, Joe's average finish of 4.1 in all 3 disciplines combined last year was best in the class, yes, even better than Hunter. The biggest question about Joe is the switch back to Honda. I'm not worried about the performance, as they have re-cemented themselves at or near the top of the team pecking order as of late, but the change in the program and atmosphere. He is great friends with Jet and Hunter, And being the only 250 guy on the West Coast means no more inter-squad competition, something that could be good, but that also means all eyes are on him. The last 2 years, Joe has thrown his title hopes away early before coming on strong late. Let's hope in 2024 is the year that he comes out swinging and makes the title fight worthwhile. But don't forget about the dark horse. Number 5 is Jordon Smith. Twitter polls only allow 4, and Jordon is a clear-cut 5th guy here, but his Los Angeles performance is worth mentioning when he rocketed past some really fast guys to take his first race win in years. Jordon was knee-deep in title talk all the way back in 2017 and 2018, but he has not been able to stay healthy in the years that followed, and the injury bug bit him again in 23, causing him to miss 7 outdoor rounds. His biggest Achilles heel in 23 was his starts, as he was the only one of these 5 to have an average start of 10 or more. Jordon winning it in his 10th year in the class might seem surreal, but him chasing down and passing Hayden Deegan in LA was not on my bingo card either. All right, now time for your homework. All 5 guys need help cleaning up their bad days, but if you had to pick the title winner now, let me know in the comments who you thought was going to win before you watch this video, and if your mind changed at all after I gave you some stats. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more breaking news and analysis like this, and thanks as always for watching Roto. My name is Donnie. Keep it pinned to the weekend.